Have you ever wondered how certain diseases are passed down through generations, silently shadowing families across the globe? Today we delve into the world of one such condition, Friedreich Ataxia. Imagine a genetic jigsaw puzzle, a complex and intricate pattern that's unique to each of us. Now, think of a single piece, slightly off kilter, causing a ripple effect across the entire picture. That's Friedreich Ataxia, a condition that's as fascinating as it is formidable. Born from a recessive trait, it's a disease that often lurks undetected, only to surface in later generations. It's a condition that affects the nervous system, impacting the body's ability to coordinate movements. It's like a puppeteer's strings being slowly, inexorably cut. Yet it's not all doom and gloom. Our understanding of Friedreich Ataxia has grown leaps and bounds, and while it remains a progressive disease with no known cure, there's a wealth of information to explore. So what makes Friedreich Ataxia so unique and noteworthy? Let's uncover the mystery behind this condition. Friedreich Ataxia is not just a name, it's a life-altering condition that leaves its mark on every aspect of a person's life. Friedreich Ataxia, also known as Friedreich's ataxia, is a rare genetic disorder that primarily damages the nervous system. This damage results in a range of physical complications, from muscle weakness to speech problems to heart disease. It's a mutation in the FXN gene that's the culprit here. This gene is responsible for producing a protein called frataxin. Frataxin is crucial for the functioning of mitochondria, the powerhouses of our cells. But in people with Friedreich's ataxia, the FXN gene stumbles and falters, leading to a significant decrease in frataxin production. And when frataxin levels drop, our cells can't produce enough energy, leading to the degeneration of nerve and muscle cells, especially the ones in our spinal cord and heart. The symptoms of Friedreich ataxia usually begin in childhood or during the teenage years, although they can surface at any age. The earliest signs often include difficulty with balance and coordination, a condition known as ataxia. As the disease progresses, it can affect a person's ability to move their limbs and even speak. One of the most severe complications of Friedreich's ataxia is heart disease. The lack of frataxin can cause the heart muscle to thicken, a condition known as hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. This can lead to heart failure, which is often the primary cause of premature death in people with this condition. Now, this might sound overwhelming, and it is. However, it's important to remember that each person's journey with Friedreich's ataxia is unique. The progression and severity of symptoms can vary widely among individuals. Some people might retain the ability to walk for years, while others might become wheelchair-bound in their teens. Now that we understand what Friedreich ataxia is, it's time to delve deeper into how this condition is passed from one generation to the next. Genetics play a crucial role in Friedreich ataxia. It's a tale written in the DNA, told through the lives of those affected. Now let's delve into the intricacies of this tale, the how and why of this condition's inheritance. You see, Friedreich ataxia is an inherited disease. But what does that mean? Well, it's a bit like passing down a family heirloom, only this heirloom is nestled within the coiled strands of our DNA. Friedreich ataxia is passed down through what's known as an autosomal recessive pattern. To understand this, imagine a pair of shoes. Each of us gets one shoe from each parent to make a complete pair. Similarly, we inherit one copy of each gene from each parent. Now, a person will have Friedreich ataxia only if both genes in this pair have the mutation, like having two left shoes. This is where a Punnett square comes into play. It's a simple tool that scientists use to predict the likelihood of an offspring inheriting a certain trait. For Friedreich ataxia, if both parents are carriers, each child has a 1 in 4 chance of having the disease, a 2 in 4 chance of being a carrier, and a 1 in 4 chance of neither having the disease nor being a carrier. It's a bit like rolling a 4-sided dice, where each side represents a different possible outcome. But remember, this is just a probability. It doesn't mean that if a couple has 4 children, one will definitely have Friedreich ataxia. It's more like each child's individual roll of the dice. Now, I know what you might be thinking. If both parents must be carriers for a child to have a chance of inheriting Friedreich ataxia, why is it not more common? Well, that's because it's relatively rare for both parents to be carriers. It's like trying to find 2 left shoes in a store full of matching pairs. But when it does happen, the result is a life marked by the challenges of Friedreich ataxia. Yet the people living with this condition are so much more than their inherited genes. They are individuals with dreams, hopes, and the strength to face each day with courage. The code of life carries with it both the wonders of existence and the burdens of conditions like Friedreich Ataxia. Now let's explore if there's a way to rewrite this code. Living with Friedreich Ataxia is a challenge, but medical science offers some hope to manage the condition. Let's dive in and explore the current treatment options available. First and foremost, it's important to know that the primary aim of treatment for Friedreich Ataxia is symptomatic relief. As we navigate this journey together, remember that while we don't have a cure yet, we can still improve quality of life. Physical therapy plays a significant role in managing symptoms. Regular exercise helps maintain muscle strength and improve mobility, while also staving off the stiffness that often comes with Friedreich Ataxia. Occupational therapy can also be beneficial, offering strategies to maintain independence and continue daily activities. It's not just the physical aspects, though. Speech therapy can help manage the speech difficulties and swallowing problems that may arise due to the disease. This can play a crucial role in maintaining communication abilities and ensuring nutritional needs are met. Medication is another pillar in the management of Friedreich Ataxia. Certain drugs can help manage symptoms such as heart problems, diabetes, and muscle spasms, all of which can accompany this condition. There are also promising advancements in the field of gene therapy. This approach aims to replace the faulty gene causing Friedreich Ataxia with a healthy one. While still in the experimental stages, early results are encouraging. However, it's important to remember that all treatments come with potential side effects. Physical therapies can be exhausting and time-consuming and may initially increase muscle soreness. Medications can have side effects ranging from mild fatigue to more severe complications like organ damage. And gene therapy, while promising, is still in its infancy and comes with unknown long-term effects. It's also worth noting that treatment effectiveness varies from person to person. What works well for one individual might not work as well for another. Hence, a personalized, comprehensive treatment plan developed in consultation with healthcare professionals is crucial. In addition to these medical treatments, social and emotional support are key. Coping with Friedreich Ataxia can be emotionally challenging, and support from loved ones, as well as professional counseling, can make a significant difference. It's also essential to stay informed. Research is ongoing, and new treatments are being developed regularly. Participating in clinical trials can provide access to experimental treatments and contribute to our understanding of this complex disorder. In conclusion, while there's no one-size-fits-all treatment for Friedreich Ataxia, there are many ways to manage the symptoms and improve quality of life. And let's not forget the vital role of hope and resilience. The journey may be tough, but every step forward is a victory. While there's no known cure yet for Friedreich Ataxia, the quest for a solution continues. The human spirit, after all, is indomitable. Friedreich Ataxia is a relentless foe, advancing steadily despite our best efforts to halt its progress. You see, this disease has a unique characteristic. It's progressive. But what does that mean? It means that with the passage of time, the symptoms of Friedreich Ataxia don't just stay static, they worsen. This is not a disease that you contract and then get better from. It's a condition that entrenches itself deeper with each passing day. Imagine a snowball rolling down a hill. As it rolls, it gathers more snow, becoming larger and faster. That's how Friedreich Ataxia behaves. It starts with subtle symptoms, like minor difficulties with balance and coordination. Over time, these symptoms become more pronounced, eventually leading to the need for mobility aids such as wheelchairs. As the disease progresses, it starts to impact other areas of the body as well. Heart disease is a common complication, as is diabetes. The disease also tends to affect the nervous system, leading to issues such as hearing loss, slurred speech, and difficulty swallowing. It's a cruel reality of this disease that it doesn't just come and go, but rather, it builds, it compounds. It's like a storm that doesn't pass, but instead intensifies. But it's important to remember that while Friedreich Ataxia is indeed progressive, the rate at which it progresses can vary greatly from person to person. Some individuals may experience a rapid progression of symptoms, while others may live for many years with only minor increases in disability. There's also a glimmer of hope to be found in the progressive nature of Friedreich Ataxia. Because it's progressive, it gives researchers a clear target to aim for. They're not just looking for a cure, but also for ways to slow or even halt the progression of the disease. The journey with Friedreich Ataxia is a marathon, not a sprint. It's a test of endurance, strength, and the power of hope. Despite the challenges, there are many who face this disease head-on, showing us the true meaning of resilience and determination. Friedreich ataxia is a complex condition, a puzzle we're still trying to solve. As we've explored, this disease is a rare, inherited neurodegenerative disorder that primarily affects the nervous system. It gradually impairs a person's ability to walk, talk, and perform daily tasks. The inheritance pattern of this disease is intriguing. It's caused by a recessive trait, meaning both parents must carry the faulty gene for their child to develop the condition. We illustrated this using a Punnett square, which served as a visual representation of how this recessive trait is passed down from parents to offspring. While we're on the subject of inheritance, it's worth noting that the disease does not discriminate. It affects people of all ethnicities and genders equally. In terms of treatment, there's no definitive cure for Friedreich ataxia. However, we've highlighted some options that can help manage the symptoms and improve the quality of life for those affected. These include physical therapy, speech therapy, and various medications. But remember, every treatment has potential side effects, making it crucial to discuss these options thoroughly with healthcare providers. Finally, we delved into the progressive nature of Friedreich ataxia. It's a relentless disease that worsens over time, often leading to serious health complications. But it's important to remember that progress in research is being made every day. To sum up, Friedreich ataxia is a challenging disease that affects many aspects of a person's life. It's inherited, progressively debilitating, and currently has no known cure. But with continued research and awareness, hope for a future free of this genetic disease is never out of reach. Remember, understanding is the first step towards awareness and potential breakthroughs. Together, we can shine a light on conditions like Friedreich ataxia and inspire hope for a future free of genetic diseases. Living with Friedreich ataxia is not just about managing symptoms. It's about navigating the challenges of daily life. This genetic disorder affects a person's ability to perform everyday tasks that many of us take for granted, such as walking, talking, and eating. As the disease progresses, these activities can become increasingly difficult, sometimes requiring the use of assistive devices or the assistance of a caregiver. But the impact of Friedreich ataxia extends beyond just the physical. It can also have profound effects on a person's social life. The need for assistance and support from others may increase, leading to changes in relationships and social dynamics. The feeling of being different can sometimes lead to isolation. But it's important to remember that having Friedreich ataxia doesn't mean a person can't lead a fulfilling life. Despite these challenges, many people with Friedreich ataxia lead rich, meaningful lives. Advancements in therapy and assistive devices have made it possible for those affected by this condition to continue engaging in activities they love, pursue their passions, and maintain strong relationships. The support of family, friends, and dedicated healthcare providers is invaluable in this journey. Friedreich ataxia may pose many challenges, but it does not define a person. Those living with this condition show us every day that the human spirit is far stronger than any disease. They remind us that while Friedreich ataxia is a part of their story, it doesn't write the whole book. Their resilience and determination are truly inspiring, underscoring the importance of continuing research and awareness efforts for this condition. As we conclude our journey into the world of Friedreich ataxia, we are reminded of the power of knowledge and understanding. Throughout our exploration, we've delved into the genetic roots of Friedreich ataxia, its impact on daily life, and the ongoing efforts to manage and potentially cure this condition. Every challenge we face is an opportunity to learn, grow, and push the boundaries of what's possible. The resilience and determination of those living with Friedreich ataxia inspire us to continue our quest for knowledge and understanding. Let's continue to support research and awareness efforts for Friedreich ataxia and other genetic conditions, because every step forward is a step towards a healthier, brighter future. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Remember, knowledge is power, and together we can make a difference. As we draw this journey to a close, we would like to remind you that your engagement is vital for spreading awareness about Friedreich ataxia. If you found this video informative and helpful, please give us a like and consider subscribing to our channel. Your support allows us to continue creating content that educates and inspires. Don't forget to share this video with your friends, family, and social network. Every share is a step towards increasing awareness and understanding about this condition. We also encourage you to leave a comment below. This is not just a channel, but a community. And your thoughts, questions, and personal experiences can make a real difference in someone else's journey. Lastly, if you want to learn more about similar topics, click on the link appearing on your screen now. This will take you to another one of our informative videos. Remember, each one of us has the power to make a difference. Together, we can help shape a world that is more understanding, more compassionate, and more informed. Thank you for your support.